Oh, like this team. This team. Drive you mad, wouldn't they? They will drive you balmy. 1 week, so good. Then that. First half, we played really well. We did. We were probably the better team. Yeah, Newcastle had a couple of chances. They scored the goal and sloppy defending again. And that was the story of the majority of the game. No concentration. No communication. Yet again, inexperience. And even experienced players today costing us another game. A game where we should have been in this game to the end. But we were out of it. After the, let's have it right, 60th, 70th minute, we were done. It was over. Finished. We stood a chance if our captain had stayed on the bloody fucking pitch. And I'll get to him in a minute. Like I said, we started well. And out of nowhere, Newcastle score through piss poor defending yet again. Yet again. Cucurella falling asleep. Criminal error. You don't do that. You're supposed to be in a line. Look across. Where have your teammates gone? They stepped up half an hour ago and you're still standing there like an absolute plum. What's going on? 1-0. Too easy. It's just too easy to score against Chelsea. Everybody can do it. Everyone. It's just far too easy because no one can concentrate. No one's communicating. Someone should have grabbed him by his fucking curly locks and dragged him up the fucking pitch. Whoever the centre-back was, if that was JT, he would have grabbed him and said, come on, get up. Wake up. But no, we got Benoit Badiashile and Levi Colwill, who are not experienced enough and not, quite frankly, not good enough yet to be playing in these games. Thiago Silva's past his best, and we saw that today, didn't we, ladies and gentlemen? We'll get to him in a little bit. But we've got to go to Raheem the Dream Sterling, who did his part today. He did. He played his part today in getting us back into the game in the first half. It was causing problems for him on the break. It was getting the ball and running at their defenders. Can't say much about anyone else going forward today. Everyone else, absolute dross. Cole Palmer didn't turn up. Nicholas Jackson, missing. Absent without leave, because I don't know where he was. Certainly weren't playing. Conor Gallagher regressed back to last season. Absolutely useless. Enzo Fernandez, what a waste of money it's looking like. Useless in the midfield. Might as well not have been there. Uga Chukwu. Poor lad. Again, inexperienced. Shouldn't have been in the game at all. One insult to Newcastle to put him in there. You go into a place like that, a fortress like St James's Park, and you're putting that young lad on the pitch and expecting him to do something. Why was Caicedo on the bench? Why wasn't he starting? He'd only just got off a private jet. A private jet. Do me a favour, mate. Do me a favour. There are people out there. People go into those games and work 12-hour days back to back. And you think we care? That you had a couple of days to go from one country to the other on a private jet. Do me a favour. It's a joke. Absolute joke. That second half performance was a joke. But the Raheem Sterling goal was fantastic. But it's been completely forgotten about. Completely forgotten about now. Might go down as goal of the month for Chelsea. But that's all about it. That's all we're going to think about. Because after that, it all went downhill. We should have capitalised on Newcastle because we had them on the ropes for a bit in that first half. But we didn't. Yet again, we don't capitalise on anything. We haven't got the quality up front to be able to capitalise on anything. Nicholas Jackson is not good enough. The answers come back. We know the facts. The geezer is not it. He is not the answer. Yeah, he scored some goals. He's got a hat-trick against a 9-man Tottenham team. He's got a tap-in against Man City. But other than that, he's atrocious. I'm sorry. He is still young though. He's still got time to learn and improve. I'm not going to write him off completely. But he is not good enough to be starting for Chelsea. Not good enough. And it's not good enough that he's being asked to. He should be learning from someone else. He should be someone who's coming off the bench to maybe try and nick a goal in the 80th minute. It should not be his job to be leading the line game after game after game. He is not at that level yet. Second half though, what did he say to him in half time? What did he say? Because they were atrocious. Like a completely different team came out. Awful. From the minute the game kicked off in the second half. Yet again, for Newcastle's second goal, awful defending. Just Lascelles just got the whole pitch, the whole box to himself. That Chelsea are like, no, let's back off. It's coronavirus again. Back off, back off, back off. Distancing, distancing, distancing. Arms reach. No, we can't go near him. Just give him all the time, all the space, just to knock the ball in the fucking back of the net, you absolute numpties. Set piece again. Who's marking him? Who was marking him? Who's not doing their job? Who's not communicating? Who's not applying what's being told to them? Who's not concentrating? Yet again, no concentration, no communication, lack of just what's going on around them. It's so frustrating to watch. Game in, game out, it is so easy to score against Chelsea. So easy. From set pieces, we are so vulnerable. No one's marking. It's just too easy. Anthony Gordon just whips the ball across. Easy as you like. We're 2-1 down. And then, literally, kicks off. We pass the ball back to Thiago Silva. And I'm not a Thiago Silva hater, but these mistakes are coming. And they're becoming a lot recently. More and more frequent. And this one was a big one. This one was one I didn't actually expect him to actually be making, to be honest with you. But he made it. And how he did, what he was trying to do, I will never know. What was going through his mind at the time, I don't know. But he tapped the ball about 2 or 3 yards in front of him. Well, back towards the goalkeeper. He was facing the goalkeeper and he just taps the ball and it just rolls slowly and he's just standing there watching it for a second. He's not reacting to it at all. Joelinton's just sprinting through past him. He's like, huh? 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 Oh, shit. Trying to run back. Too late. 3-1. Game over, pretty much. We could have come back into it if it weren't for our fucking useless fucking captain. What a joke. He's supposed to be our captain. And he didn't care. He didn't give a fucking shit. He didn't. The way he got sent off. It wasn't why he got sent off. It was the way he got sent off. It was just lazy. First of all, the touch. The touch. Just dreadful. Again, not concentrating. Just poor. Poor. Gordon pounces on it. And just puts out an arm and pulls him back. Doesn't even try to get back and defend properly. No, he's just like, you know what? I'm on a yellow card. Why not pull him down? That'll help things, won't it? We're 3-1 down. We might stand a chance. There's 60 minutes gone. We've got about half an hour, maybe even more to play. There's a chance if we nick a goal in the next 10 minutes, it could make things a bit interesting. You never know. But he threw that all away. Threw it all away. Because he couldn't be bothered to defend. Get back and do your job properly. No. He was just being lazy. That was lazy. Grabs him by his shirt. Pulls him down. That's our captain, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't give a fuck either. Didn't care. Walks off the pitch like it doesn't matter. So shrugs his shoulders. That triggered me. I was raving, man. I was raging. Absolutely raging at that. Just the laziness to when you're a defender, when you're taught to defend, you don't do shit like that to put your team in jeopardy, to make it worse for them. It was just a lazy, stupid way of getting booked. But you could tell he weren't up for the fight. He wasn't. He didn't want to be there. He wanted off the pitch. He wasn't enjoying himself. It wasn't a nice game for him. Everything was rosy and we were winning. And he's all right. Then Reece James performs. No, this was hard. This was hard graft. And sometimes he's found wanting when the hard graft. And a lot of these players are found wanting when you've got to work for it. When you've got to graft for it. When you've got to go somewhere and it's not easy. You've got to work hard. And they made us work hard, Newcastle. We worked hard for the first 45 minutes and then didn't have it in us for the 90. Newcastle did. That's why they are where they are at the moment. Why they finished where they finished last season. Because they're not a good squad. They're not. They're not a good team. They're not. They just work hard. Eddie Howe works them fucking hard. And at the moment, I'm not seeing it from Pochettino. I'm not. I'm seeing a lot of traits very similar to the time of Ranieri. A lot of tinkering, a lot of manoeuvring, playing players out of position. The only problem is we haven't got the experience or the quality to cover that up. Back then, we had the experience, the quality of players like Marcel Desailly, Jimmy Floyd, Hasselbank. We had players like Dennis Wise who could help us out, get us out of tricky situations. Quality players as well. Now we ain't got that. We ain't got that anymore. Look where we are. And I can't see things improving. It's going to be 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I didn't expect us to beat Newcastle. Let me say that right. Let's have that out right at the beginning. I didn't expect us to beat them, but I expected more than this piss poor performance. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.